Kevin in the kitchen, live! Oh my gosh, everybody, this is our first ever live episode. We are coming to you straight from our house. I'm Kevin, that's Peeps, we are live, and today we are making...
Latkas!
Latkas! Which are essentially like these weird little potato pancakes things.
Jewish hash browns.
Jewish hash browns. As you all know,
for Hanukkah.
We love food from other cultures. We love Korean food, we love Chinese food, we love Ethiopian food, Brazilian food, Mexican food. Love, love, love experiencing other cultures through their food. And Latkas is one of the ways we do that. But of course, the way we most often do that is with Canadian food. So, I'm going to make me some Canadian food here. I'm out of, all the tumblers are dirty, so we're doing the Barney glass. Go Simpsons, because we all love The Simpsons, don't we? One of the greatest shows ever. Anyway, so how are we doing with the Latkas?
So, I did some pre-work. So what you're going to do with Latkas is you are going to shred, you're going to peel some potatoes. You want like russet potatoes, you want to be starchy potatoes.
You gotta love starchies.
Right. So you want some nice russet potatoes, you're going to peel them, you're going to shred them, grate them up.
That sounds great!
Okay, so, because I don't hate myself, I like to use a food processor to do that. So you just throw the grating disc in, bam, bam, bam. So the way this works is...
But isn't processed food supposed to be bad for you?
Different kind of process.
It's Okay, so our stream failed, but we're back live now,
okay,
so
anyway.
Hopefully this continues to work. And
So you're gonna potatoes and onions, right? So you're gonna
what ratio?
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay.
About 3 potatoes to 1 onion.
A yellow onion on the count of the war.
So these are the size potatoes I'm using. They're about as big as my hand. Not like potatoes.
Keep in mind she has really small hands, so...
yeah. So... approximately the size of a lady hand. Not a Kevin hand. So you shred a potato, you put it in the colander, you sprinkle some salt on the top. The salt draws the water out, which is good, right? Like while we like moist things, water
Moist.
Inside something you're trying to...
Moist.
Stop.
What?
Water inside something you're trying to fry is bad. It makes it hard to get it crispy and golden. It makes it kind of nasty. So the potatoes are going to...
Hi, Biddy! Hey, Biddy! We love you!
So some people throw their potatoes in water so that they don't oxidize. We don't care. They're going to get brown. We want them to get brown in the skillet. You know, whatever. So layer potatoes, sprinkle it.
Alright, we're back. Sorry.
This is stupid.
This is not stupid.
We might not do live. Anyway.
We'll just get a better wire. I bet it's the wireless connection.
So do like about 3 potatoes, then you're going to shred an onion and put it on top. So I have 1 yellow onion and 1 sweet onion. You don't want to do all sweet because that's too sweet. We've learned this the hard way. We have beautiful sweet onions here locally in Georgia. They're so good, but if you put all sweet onions in something oniony, it's like weirdly sweet. Tell me, like ask me about the time later that I made disgusting candied vegetable broth. Anyway, so there's... in this
Mousy! Hi, Mousy! We're cooking Latkas.
So you're going to let your potato and onion layers with the salt sit for at least 2 hours in a colander over a pot, and a bunch of water is going to come out, and that's a good thing. So then we are going to... I put in some garlic powder on and some paprika. This is not the only egg.
Remember, no eggshells.
No eggshells in the thing. I kind of forgot we were filming and started putting the eggs in and realized we were supposed to be filming this. So there's like 4 eggs in here.
Hi, Karen.
And I have, so the onion's on, the oven is on to 250 so that our hot latkes can go while we're frying them up. I have a cast iron skillet with some vegetable oil in there that's getting nice and toasty.
This is really hard on the arm, holding this thing for so long. I'm just saying.
So if I put a potato shred in, you need to look at the oil. So if I put like a little shred of potato in, it bubbles up. So that tells me it's ready to fry. The last thing we're going to do is put in some tapioca flour. We're trying some new latke stuff this year. My friend Marty's sister-in-law is awesome and posted the most delicious sounding latke recipe, so we're trying some of her tips. She uses tapioca flour. You can use normal, plain old, all-purpose flour. But tapioca flour kind of...
And how much did you put in there?
About a handful.
Again, small hand.
We're going to see how it goes. Anyway, you can use all-purpose flour, it's fine. Tapioca kind of gets gelatinous, as you might have noticed if you've never had, like, tapioca pudding. It also promotes crisping and browning, so you can get a nice, crispy crust with these. Plus, they're gluten-free, so, like, you know, that's great, because I'm sure we all love somebody who can't eat delicious baked goods anymore.
Puppy! Hi, Puppy! We're live. I told you we would do a live episode eventually.
You're just going to mix this all up with your hands.
And again, you can use the little nitrile gloves if you don't want to, you know, touch the gooeys.
I like the glove. So, this is like a lot of latkes for a couple of people. On the other hand, people eat an insane amount of latke. Like, if you have a crowd, just plan that you're going to spend the night in the kitchen.
Oh my god, Meta's here too! We have so many people who love us, Sarah.
So many.
I feel so loved.
In general, I do not recommend smushing the latkes into the pan with your gloved hand. Like, that's a really stupid thing I just did. Don't do it. So we're going to fry these until they are crispy.
They look kind of like potato pancakes, right?
They are exactly like potato pancakes because latkes are an Ashkenazi Jewish tradition for Hanukkah. So Hanukkah is the festival of lights. And it's about the Maccabees, and this one time there was no oil and there was a war, and miraculously God made the oil last for 8 nights. And they were saved. So Hanukkah, you eat fried foods. So Ashkenazi, which is like European Jewish. I don't know if you've ever met any Germans or been to Oktoberfest, but I bet you've had some potato pancakes. Whereas Sephardic Jews, who are like Middle Eastern, tend to have sufganot, which are jelly-filled donuts, or not filled.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. So
now I really want a jelly donut.
I thought about making sufganot this year.
Abraham, did you hear the phrase jelly donut?
Dude, his arm is such a mess. He
Do you want the jelly donut?
And like got blood all over himself.
Oh no!
It's okay. He has a giant water buffalo horn he's eating.
Aren't water buffalo horns delicious? We should do an entire episode about water buffalo horns.
So, if you've ever had bad latkes, there are a couple of reasons. So let's talk about frying things. One, the oil's not hot enough, so it can't brown nicely. 2, the oil is too hot, so it soaks up too much oil, and then they're gross and leaden. 3, and the most common is that people don't get the water out of the potatoes. Like, you can put them in tea towels and wring them out. We've done all kinds of things. But I like leaving them alone to soak, or to drip out of the colander the best, because I'm lazy, and I don't really like wringing the water out of things with my hands.
Oh, it smells delicious in here. Y'all really, really wish you were in here to smell this right now.
So latkes are like a favorite thing, and while we are not Jewish, I am an honorary Jew. I grew up with Jewish friends, Jewish neighbors, all Jewish roommates. Oh my goodness. So, Jewish holiday traditions are kind of a part of my life and have been forever. So it doesn't really feel like winter without having latkes at some point. So that's what we're doing. So you can serve them, people serve them in a lot of ways. Since it is basically a delicious hash brown cake, you can put stuff on it, like, oh gosh, you can do like latkes Benedict with a poached egg on top and hollandaise.
What?
I know. Even like smoked lox underneath.
Why are we doing that? Because that sounds
Our
delicious.
boss is Jewish, and I think he said this year they're thinking about doing Mexican latkes with like guacamole on top.
What?
Right? You can make them sweet, you can make them savory.
They're so versatile.
So versatile. Okay, so...
Versatile.
Versatile. They're very versatile. So, the traditional things you put on top are applesauce, or sour cream, or both. But in her magical latke recipe, my friend Marty's sister-in-law mentioned that she does a mix of, sour cream and French onion dip.
I think you mean freedom onion dip.
No, I don't. Because it's not 2001, and I can say French again.
I believe that was 2003.
I don't care. It was
I'm just
anyway.
saying.
There's a lot of onions in here, so apparently it's maybe a bit much if we use all French onion dip. The hell of a good French onion dip is better than the Dean's, I think. But we were at Target, and this is what they had, so it's what we bought.
Aw.
So these are just kind of zipping along.
Can I eat one now?
Hold on. Let me check. So, as with anything fried that you do at home, if you are from a family or a culture that has like a fried thing, you're just going to be here in front of the frying pan forever. For people you love, though. So, like, that's a great thing. So we'll let Kevin try one. But latkes are...
But isn't it from where the hot things come from?
Well, we put it on the paper towel to drain.
Why is the oven on if we're not ovening them?
Because we're going to keep making them. You can't just sit there and like eat them as they come off with people. But if there's only like 2 of us, so, you know, I don't want to... Oh my God. The kitchen is an explosion that can be heard from space. Guys, I tried to make Christmas crack, but gluten-free last night, so I can send it to people who can't have gluten. And something went wrong, and I think I put the oven on too hot. And, like, it almost caught on fire, and everything was full of smoke, and it was horrible.
It was pretty insane.
So the kitchen is extra exploded. So
Also, while I have you guys here, I want to point out that the Christmas tree over there was not my idea and was put up over my strenuous objection. Just saying.
I don't really like Christmas, but I like Christmas lights.
Waste of electricity, if you ask me.
They're beautiful. And I waited until it's like December 15th.
Yeah, I believe it should be I'm all for like freedom of, you know, doing whatever you want and decorating however you want, but I believe that if you put up Christmas decorations before December 1st, that should be a crime. Like, you should face like maybe some jail time for that.
Okay.
Don't even get me started on Christmas music. What?
Eat it.
Oh, I'm trying this.
Thing.
Okay, so what do I dip it or do I...
You have a fork.
Oh, there's a fork. Oh, look at that. Okay, so fork. I'm going to fork it. Get it?
You're gonna fork it out.
All right.
Oh.
All right, now I got the thing. All right, here we go.
It might need a little more salt. I know there's a lot of salt, but a lot of the salt actually went into the water.
Oh, hot.
Yes, it's hot. Which is the point.
Oh my God. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Oh, it was like hash browns, but better. And it's like the French onion dip really adds something to my mustache.
I think that like homemade ranch dip, like with the sour cream, would also be excellent.
Oh my God, that is so good.
So the first time we did like Hanukkah with Kevin and some friends, our friend insisted on making the latkes, you know, because she's Jewish. But it turns out she's not a very good cook, and they were like undercooked and sad and greasy. And Kevin was like, "I don't understand this tradition. This is a terrible tradition."
It is so good.
So I've been on a mission to like give Kevin good latkes, so he can be like super pro Hanukkah.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Big fan. Big fan.
So
you know what else might go good on these?
What?
It's gonna sound weird. Like strawberry jam.
We can try that. We have the new latkes coming. Anyway, I've never had leftover latkes. I think we're going to this time. I made too much on purpose to see if we can reheat them like in a little frying pan or in the oven in the morning and put an egg on top and have a little like latkes Benedict. Anyway, happy Hanukkah from Peeps and Kevin to all of y'all.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching our first ever
live episode. Food in your mouth. It's so good. Thanks for joining us for our first ever live episode. We love you.
We love you. We are actually planning on doing another episode tomorrow.
It won't be live though.
Because it won't be live. But we have a friend in the hospital, Maddie. She just had big surgery. We're wishing her well, but she said the one thing that really makes her happy is when she gets to watch our new episodes when they get posted. So, this one's for you, Maddie. We're doing another one tomorrow. Recuperate. We love you. We hope you feel better.
Proud of you for ambulating around the unit. Good job, Maddie.
Yeah,
walking after
walking,
surgery.
yes.
It's important.
All right. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.